Hi, this is Vicky from Grandma B's Junk Journal. Thanks for stopping by my channel. And today I'm sharing 5 little golden book junk journaling Christmas kits. They have everything in them that you would need to create your own beautiful junk journal, memory album, scrapbook, whatever it is that you like to create. So I'm going to show you the kits. They're all packed up and ready to go, and you'll be able to see which story is in each of them. There are about the same items in each package, but they might differ slightly just because of the nature of junk journals. And I'm also going to show you 2 of my own junk journals just to give you some ideas of what you could create with these kits. So the first kit is the night before Christmas, and they're just filled with so many fun things that you can create with. And then the second one is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And then we have the Night Before Christmas with the red cover. And we have the Pokey Little Puppy, Puppy's First Christmas, and this has already been purchased. Just a few minutes that I put on my website yesterday, it was sold. So if you have a favorite story that you would love in a kit, please go to my website and send me a message. I would be very happy to make a custom order for you with your special story in it. If I could find it online, I'd be happy to do that for you. Just send me a little note through my website, grandmabyshop.com, and I will put that in the description. And then the last kit that I have prepared and posted right now is Frosty the Snowman. And then I'm going to quickly show you a couple of my journals just to give you some ideas. I won't do a full flip through, but I will just kind of give you some ideas, okay? All right, so in the kits, I have the supplies that you would need to make either of these, okay? In the kits are 3 rings and then everything that you would need to make this kind of a spine, to sew them in with your signatures. So that's what that looks like. I'll first flip through Frosty. So this is a little bit faster journal to create, I think, and typically not as chunky, unless you could get the larger rings and then you could make it much chunkier. But I've put some little ribbons here on the rings and some little fabric and rickrack and some pom-pom trims. And I did add a little button to his nose. So, I mean, you can definitely add things to the covers of your journals as well. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I love to use Christmas cards on the front covers and the back covers. I love to add photos. In my journals, I have all of the storybook pages. And then, like, I've added scrapbook and trims. I've added pockets. In the kit, each of them has a Dear Santa letter. This one is a page from a Christmas craft book, and in the kits there are also 3 of those. And just I put pockets throughout, and cut aparts and tags, and so that's one idea for you, okay? if you just wanted to do a simple ring bound. All right, then the other idea, and the Nutcracker here, this one is actually in my website for sale. I've added a tassel to it, and there is enough supplies in your kits for your own tassel making. I've closed it with a ribbon. I've got some lace trim here. In each kit there are 4 clips, and so this one I've actually added fabric to it, and there is a complete flip through of this one on my in my videos if you wanted to really see all of the pages here, but I just wanted to do a quick flip through. So in your kits as well, there's the season's greetings, there is some paper, there's this there's a napkin, there's scrapbook paper, all of the story pages are in there. There is craft different Christmas book pages like that. There's a music sheet, there's some tickets, there's some cut aparts, there's a Christmas card. So, I mean, this is just an idea of another way that you could create your journal if you were to buy one of my kits. And of course on my website there are lots of junk journals available for purchase, and many Christmas ones. So if you wanted to purchase one that's already made, there you go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open up. I'll open up Frosty the Snowman, and then I'm going to put it right back nice and neat. So this is how it comes. It's nicely packed. It has a tag, and it is filled. I did not count how many items are in there, but take it from me, there's a lot. Try to so you can see. Okay, so you have a couple. First of all, you have your book, okay, and you have a little packet like this that is clipped together. In this little packet is, like I said, they're not all the exact same, but similar. So there'd be index cards, recipe cards, several little Christmas playing cards. I love to make tags and photo tags with these. There's some tickets, and there are several, maybe 5 different Christmas tags. I like to use these as pockets, journaling spots on the back. I like to put ribbons on the top and just clip them throughout the journal. So that is fun. Lots of fun stuff there. Now, I have several different die cutting machines, and so what I did was cut out some different things that you could use for ephemera, pockets, journaling cards. First of all, we have Santa Claus, and this is flannel, and I've cut out two mittens. I like to glue these onto like cardstock to make it sturdy, and then you could use these as pockets or tags or whatever. Those are great fun. And here's a snowman with his hat, and then you have 2 Christmas trees and a nice big snowflake, which is like 4 inches or so, I would guess. Okay, then you have a bundle of strips, just scrapped strips. You have this little box that you can put together, and I was thinking maybe you could cut it apart and use the front as a pocket, and then cut the back apart and use that as a pocket. You could put a little image, Christmas image or photo. I just thought that was really cute. Again, there's the same amount of items in the different kits, but just slightly different, okay? There's a doily, napkin, bingo card, Christmas card with a couple of envelopes. I love to use envelopes. This one I would probably use like a tip out or a page, fill it with goodies, put a nice photo here or journaling. This one I would probably use right in the signature as pages and journal and photo, and then fill the other side with your goodies. They all have a page from a Christmas recipe book. They have, this is scrapbook paper and like border paper, so you can cut these apart and make 3 different borders. And then here are the pages I was talking about from the Christmas, that's 1970s. I have several craft Christmas books, so I just pulled some of those pages out. And then there are a couple of different pages that you can use. And I put a music sheet in each one. It is not Christmas. They're 1928, 1932, but this is 1927. I was thinking, you know, you could use it as a page in the book, and then you could add some Christmas images on there. I just thought that that would be really, really nice to have that music sheet. It is very vintage. I just didn't have the Christmas, but I didn't really think that mattered too much. Now you have 10 12 by 12 papers. 4 of them are the heavy cardstock for scrapbook paper, but they are one-sided. I did fold them in half because they wouldn't fit into the mailing, but when I make my journals, they're 6 inches wide anyway, so I always fold them in half, and then they should be 8 inches tall, so you'll have a 4-inch strip. So you can either cut it and use that 4-inch strip throughout the journal, or you could also fold it up and then have inside pockets. So anyways, you have 4 of the heavier, someplace in here is the other one here. You have 4 of the heavier cardstocks, and then you have 6 of the lighter weight. It's like copy paper weight, and so you have 6 of these, and again they're 12 by 12, but I folded them in half, so you just have an assortment of those. You have, and then you have your Santa letter. Okay, then in this pack, this is the goodie pack, so I'm just going to kind of dump it out, and I promise I'll put this back together so it's nice and neat. Okay, so first of all, if you wanted to sew in your signatures, this is for a 2-inch spine, and this is flannel fabric. So that will go with the book nicely if you wanted to do that. And I'm just going to kind of dump this out. So you have 2 pieces of 5 by 5 red fabric. Okay, so you can use that wherever in the journal, tags or tabs, I should say. A piece of lace. There are a couple of Christmas stickers, and this to embellish a page. You have 4 clips, some red seam binding, some pom-pom trim, piece of ribbon, 2 pieces of vintage lace, and then this I like to use for my tassels. You have your 3 rings, and I also like to use the clip for the tassels, and you have 3 bells. I had some extra washi tape in my stash that I haven't used, and it's been in my stash forever. I just threw them in for freebies just because they needed to move out of my stash. And then each of the kits have one of these. Slightly different. I'm trying to give you a good view of that, but it's just not figuring this camera out a longer better, so I apologize for that. One of these days I will master the art of video recording. but it's not this day, so I apologize. Anyways, it's really cute, Santa, and I thought that would be cute on a tassel. And then this little pile of goodness is just some beads and buttons and I don't know, fun stuff that you can use wherever. So there you have it. These are my kits. I've showed you the contents of them. I've given you an example of what you can make with them. So I hope that I have inspired you to either get into your stash and create your own, or maybe some ideas, or maybe you want to purchase a gift for a loved one who you know just would love it, or maybe for yourself, to capture your Christmas memories. So I thank you for stopping by my channel. If you could please like and subscribe and hit the little bell so you'll receive notifications, I would greatly appreciate it. I am really trying hard to grow my channel. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving that is coming up, and if you see this afterwards, I hope you have a wonderful Merry Christmas. So thanks again for stopping. Bye-bye.